In this technology-centered world that we live in today, you would be hard-pressed to find a child or teenager that doesn't depend on some sort of electronic device as a source of entertainment. Whether it's video games or constant texting on the cell phone, most children and teenagers are always plugged in. But you might be wondering, with this tech generation, do kids still even read anymore? With the teen reading program at the Bristol Public Library, reading is as popular as ever.
It encompasses students from ages 12 to, and I do a group from 18 to 22, so from 12 to 22. And I have 9 different groups that meet all different times, different places during the week. Okay, I have a tween program, that's my middle schoolers, and that's ages 11 through 14, and they meet on Mondays. Then my high school, I have one group that's 9th and 10th graders, and then 11th and 12th graders because they got so big. So I've divided into 2 groups, and they meet on Wednesday. And then I have a young adult group, which is 18 to 22-year-olds, and they meet on Thursday. Then I have a group at the YMCA, the YWCA. The YWCA's tech girls come over here, and both boys and girls clubs on both sides of town. All the teenagers, but I take them from age 11 up. And we meet, the library provides the books. The library gives the books. They can build their own library with the books. We have a committee that chooses the books, and we read the books for 2 weeks. The procedure I use is we'll read the books for 2 weeks, and then they take the book. The child gets to take the book, and then that third week there, we do some kind of game day.
So it's not much of a surprise that kids still like to read, especially with reading programs like this. But again, with this tech generation, millions of books are available on digital devices. But is it the same as holding the real book in your hands?
It's their imagination is in those pages. And most teens don't like the electronic. Now, a lot of them do, and a lot of them sitting in that room. A lot of them have them. But the library at one point asked me if I wanted to give a group of them Kindles, so I asked the kids if they wanted them to use to read our books. Overwhelmingly, no. They like the books. They like the covers. They like, everything about it.
No matter how they do it, whether it's on a tablet or with a real book, the important thing is that kids are still reading. And if nothing else, the library is a place that offers children, teenagers, and adults alike a place where they are always welcome.
The best thing I found about being a librarian, I've been a librarian for a long time. I was a librarian in Bristol, Virginia for 38 years and then retired and came here. You find kids who like to read, you put them together. You can have the jock, you can have the goth, you can have the nerd, you can have kids from all walks of life, and that one book is going to bring them together, and they're going to discuss it. And their voice counts. And when they come to the library's always been kind of a safe place for kids. When you come to the library, everybody's treated the same. When we walk in that door upstairs, they're all treated the same. You don't have to face bullies, you don't have to face anybody else, because we're there to talk about these characters in these books that mean so much to us.
If you would like to know more about the Bristol Public Library or the Teen Reading Program, you can visit their website at www.bristol-library.org.